These are five things. 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 These are five things.
With private streets.
Wow, here we are. What's up, everybody? Oh, my bad.
We
Here
might
go.
still be
Here we
muted.
go. Here we go. Here
Ah,
we
there
go.
we
Here
go.
Oh, what a cuckoo.
Is that the first stream
Oh.
play of the new intro, or did we play that last week?
Oh,
That's
I
the one
like
you
that.
made
I
for
like
the live
this,
show,
yeah.
right?
You
Have
like
I just
that
not
one?
noticed it? I really like it a lot. Yeah,
In there,
Pretty
dude.
good.
yeah, baby.
Oh, Mark. Yes.
Ooh,
That was the first time we played that intro. You're right. Yeah.
nice. Song still slaps.
Is this our first show in the new
Is this
year?
Happy New Year? Is this still? Can you say
Happy
I think so because we
Year.
just did a meeting last week. We streamed
That's
just
right,
amongst
that's right.
ourselves to
Mhm.
talk about.
Is it true that
2023.
if you don't, for as long as you don't see someone after the new year, you can say Happy New Year to them, like if you don't see them till December?
Well, that's a good question. When's it expire? Yeah, if you don't see somebody.
Chat?
that? Well, how
Chat,
new
when does it
is it?
expire?
Though? How new is the year? I think it's more about how new
Oh,
Mhm,
that's an
mhm.
interesting point.
I'd say you have
That's-
until probably January 15th.
But
the year is. That's the cutoff.
that's the cutoff.
Dang.
Okay.
I
We
feel
were
like
just picking a date.
Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is. for
Oh,
me.
you're giving a lot
Till
of
the
leeway.
next calendar holiday.
Yeah,
Well,
I
that
think
would
so.
actually be the 15th, which is
Oh yeah.
Martin Luther King Day.
See, that's exactly why I said 15th, baby.
Nice, dude. That's
Now,
good. That's a
Big
good one.
Squigs, can we use that in our promotional material? If I had to describe Private Street, he says, I would say funny improv, watch along comedy, comedians, UCB comedy, friendly, fun, spooky, fun English.
Flows right off the tongue, I think.
Yeah, can we use that?
Yeah.
Think, that's a good
As a quote.
superlative.
That's great. I love it.
Those are our now you can make your own tags. They used to be confined to what their tags were.
BYOT,
Mhm.
MYOT. I have a new habit now before we do a stream. I sit down, I eat dinner a little bit earlier than usual. I sit down in front of my I guess you could call it command console. I don't know what you'd call this.
I like
this
that.
thing. And
Yeah.
I
Cockpit.
dig into some old Private Street content that I have on my on an old drive here. Today I was watching some showdowns.
Oh.
Watched a couple of showdowns from way back when.
So this is unpublished
Wow.
material.
Yeah, this is unpublished. This could be paywall content.
Dude, I want to see some of that old stuff.
It's
good.
good stuff. I was watching Zombie Ex-Boyfriend. I was
Oh,
watching.
Dude.
Oh,
I feel
wow.
like the costumes came together so well for that one. At the last
Oh, yeah.
second.
That was a classic.
Mhm.
Like,
Body
what-
Double. That was
Body
a killer
Double.
show.
We
That
need
show
to
was
show.
Zombie Ex-Boyfriend. We did 3 sketches: Zombie Ex-Boyfriend, Boater Brothers, and then
Boater
Body Double at the end
Brothers.
with the Boater Brothers callback at the very
Callback.
end of Body Double.
Yeah.
It's just
Dang, that was a good one.
I've gone brighter. Like my video's brighter. Yeah, that was a great. Spooky. Was it October? I mean, it had to have been
I
October.
think it was October. Yeah, I didn't mark
I
the
think it was like
date.
a-
Might have been. Yeah, I feel like it was spooky time. Actually, you know what? I don't think it was. I think I did have the date on. I don't know if this is accurate or not, but I have it. I had it in a. I don't have all the showdowns, unfortunately. I've only got 4 months. I've got April, May. Oh, it jumps. Okay, it was October. I've got April, May, October, and September.
Now a lot of those, maybe all, are in our YouTube archive. Our
Oh,
unpublished
just not
YouTube videos.
public. I
Yeah.
got it. Got it.
Still think we should make another YouTube channel that's just like
Live stuff.
live.
Live
stuff.
sketch. But it was
Who
good.
else?
It was fun to watch.
Saw something in the chat I wanted to call out.
Oh yeah. Sometimes I forget I'm in charge over here.
Oh, the year of the Black Rabbit. What does
What's
that
that?
mean,
What's
Masha? Masha, send us a blurb. Did
The
nobody
Schroeder
click on my
Files.
Rickroll earlier? when I
Did you
tried
try and
to
rickroll us?
I tried to rickroll the chat.
He's
When
in
there
the
was no
commercial where
music.
he rickrolls himself.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what that commercial's for, but he's rickrolling us himself. So let's
Korean
see,
New
since
Year
the
is
last
Black Rabbit.
time we did the show, what's been going on? Is there any
Any
news
giant
that
news?
anybody can think of
Wow.
sharing?
Anybody?
Anyone around here?
Okay, I'll do
The
I
it.
got
sword lights up.
married. I got
The sword lights
married.
up.
I got married, but also more importantly, the sword lights up. Should I try and bring it?
Yeah, Yak got married, guys.
Yak
Also the sword
got
lights up.
married, and we found out during the impromptu reception,
During the reception.
that it has
Oh,
a
am I the
feature
only
that
one who knows how to
nobody
turn it on?
Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
Incredible. Why would you throw this out?
Somebody
Who
threw that away.
was it that threw this away?
So the day after Christmas, Yak had an engagement party, and he fooled everyone, and we all came thinking it was just an engagement party, and it was a surprise wedding. And we would never tell him that, but that's the truth.
Goodness. We found the sword that the sword has a light, and we found out that Yak and Dana got married.
Yeah.
And that was
That's
really
wild.
fun.
It was great.
Wonderful day.
It
Were
was a
you-
really, really wonderful day.
Nervous about well, I guess just nervous in general about getting married, but also just about it being a surprise. 'Cause that's
You know, the good thing about it was I was more excited because I knew the only person that actually knew was Casey, her sister.
Who
So for
performed the
people in the
ceremony.
chat that don't know, this is what happened. We were supposed to have just a very small engagement party since we were planning on eloping this year in June. And, you know, we talked over some family members, and we can see that it wasn't a popular opinion amongst a bunch of people. So we actually...
Some
I'm quiet.
naysayers.
Oh, I'm quiet. Okay, thank you. I forgot.
Oh,
I gotta look at all these levels here. Sorry, I tune
Oh,
out because
man.
David just makes it look so
David
effortless.
just makes
you know,
it easy.
he crushes it.
Man, makes it look easy.
But so yeah, we decided. We asked my lovely sister-in-law now, Casey, to host the engagement party. We said, hey, we're not having a wedding, but how about you help us host the engagement party? She said, yeah, I love that. Let's do that. So then as we got closer, Dana and I were like, well, what if we just we found out that some people in her family were going to be in town that we didn't expect. So we're like, why don't we just get surprise married? So we told Casey that. So she, went through all the process of becoming, what is it called? Basically being eligible to
minister,
marry or something.
ordained.
Yeah, ordained, exactly.
Yeah.
She got ordained. Dana and I went to go get the paperwork filled out at the Beverly Hills courthouse. And we're not saying this to anybody, we're like, all right, we're just gonna go through all these steps just in case.
Damn.
She got her
Beverly
dress.
Hills Courthouse. Ooh.
Well, because it was
Hey.
honestly the fastest.
Oh.
Everything
I
was just
bet, yeah.
super booked.
I thought it was
for
because
some
you love
reason.
Beverly Hills Cop so much. So you wanted-
I actually do. And in the movie they show that the police station is this huge building, but that's actually the library, the police station. That's
Right.
Oh.
Anyways, little Beverly Hills Cop trivia for you.
Keep it coming, baby.
But so she got her dress, I got my suit just in case, and
Man.
2 weeks out we're like, Casey, we're gonna do this. And she's like, great. She's prepared this amazing speech, and we weren't gonna do vows. We just wanted Casey to do it all, and yeah, it was awesome, man. It was so wonderful. Oh yeah, so we had a 4:00 toast that was supposed to be at the engagement
Oh,
party. 4
yeah.
o'clock toast. So at 4:00, Casey starts helping people get champagne together while Dana and I go upstairs. By the way, it was at our apartment in our side yard. We just thought it would be really cool to have a wedding at home because we just, through the pandemic and stuff, we spent so much time there,
Yeah.
and we just, I don't know, we really love where we live, so we thought it'd be
It's
special.
perfect.
Yeah. So anyways, we had a 4:00 toast. Dana and I go upstairs. We change. She changed it to her dress. I changed it to my suit. And we walk down the stairs, and as we're walking down, I have a little speaker that's it's God Only Knows by the Beach Boys.
Little
As we
Bluetooth.
walked to the backyard, yeah, a little Bluetooth action. And that kind of got us up to where Casey was standing,
Wow.
like by the railing. And yeah, she gave an amazing speech and married us. And now I'm Mr. Dana Cox Manrique.
Yeah.
Mr. D- And now Anais, she's not. I
Oh.
don't. She's not coming tonight, but she thought it started at 4.
True.
It started
And the
at
way she
2.
rolls, she likes to do a nice, fashionably late arrival. So even though she thought it started at 4, they came strolling in a little bit after 4.
Yeah.
But
So we were like
all
holding
worked
because we
out,
knew they
all
were
We
going
were
to be there.
stalling. We were
We
stalling.
were stalling. People were
Hold
starting
for
to be like,
banana,
some
hold
people
for
that got
banana.
there early were like, we're probably going to take off. And we're like, well, just like hang out for a second.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. Mark baked a bunch of delicious goodies. Thank you so much,
Oh,
Mark.
Yeah.
And then,
was
you know,
happy to, yeah.
I think Dylan was the catalyst, the discoverer of the freaking sword light.
Oh yes.
Yeah, how did
So
it
then
actually? How did it happen? It was in a foggy haze
I
of.
guess I'd never actually
Dave,
held it.
You've
since
never
I
held?
found
No
it,
one
Yeah.
has. Maybe David has.
Are you
but I don't
worthy?
even think he has. I mean, he was. I mean, as you
I
can
was
see, he lit it up, dude.
And it
It's
was
like-
behind the
it's like
door,
Thor.
and I was like, I gotta get a hold of this warlock, and so I just grabbed it, and I was like, wait a second, I
I
saw.
think that
it.
means you're the king now. That it's like a sword and stone
Yeah.
deal. You now rule all of Final Fantasy. What's the land in Final Fantasy? You still have that? Are you even the owner of that?
I'm the official holder.
just the
We
keeper.
need we should start writing people like a little chart on the bottom.
Right.
Because
Place
we
it
can't
in the
break it
river
again.
by your home, and it'll sail
Oh.
downstream to us down here.
Oh.
'Cause it's Creek
Okay.
City. It's
We all
Creek
get a
Ci-
little time in the
Creek
sunshine.
City up there in Topanga.
Yeah, dude, how's those rains been treating you?
Yeah, big rains.
Jay in the boot.
I was gonna show the video, but yeah, I can show it.
Yeah, Maja Cat. It was just a loaf. It was actually like 20 loaves of bread because Mark does
Yeah.
bread big.
Uh-huh.
You know,
I just iced a rye.
Mark, can I compliment your lighting that's going on in there right now?
Yeah, I
You got some
stumbled
cool.
upon this a little while ago, and I figured this is
Dang.
going to be the way to go now. From now, a little rainbow
I like
action on the
that.
back wall. Yeah,
That's tight.
we
I
are
need to
missing
figure out
one
my
light.
thing again.
There is one important light that is missing. We're having
Oh.
technical electrical difficulties with the bat signal, so crime
Oh,
is
dang. The
running
unit
rampant
itself?
tonight. It's got like a 30-foot cord, something crazy. It's supposed to be like a lawn ornament that you're supposed to stake into your lawn and like shine on your
A
house.
law and ornament.
So whenever
Lawn
it's a
or-
law ornament, dun dun.
We know it, dude. We all know it.
So something. I mean, whenever I use it as a cord, the cord only needs to go like 4 feet, but it's actually like 30 feet to go anywhere on your lawn. So at some point, I'm just gonna blame one of my dogs. There's like a little bite. It's not completely severed, but there's enough of a. So what I have to do is I ordered some electrical tape. I gotta strip back the wire, and I gotta like do the little twisty, and then and I think that'll work.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe by next week we'll be back up and running in Gotham. Order will be restored in Gotham again. But for now, the Riddler and the Penguin are running amok.
Dang.
Running
And
amok
they
out
deserve
there.
their time too, you know? They
You
gotta-
know, they're only out so seldom. Like they break out of Arkham, and then Batman immediately rounds them up and sends them back. Let's give them some time to run amok.
Is there a guy that it was like the same guy that would work on the bat signal and like he was the one that was always fixing it? You
Oh, the
know, like,
repair
was
guy?
it- Yeah.
They never talk about the functional repairs that go on top of police headquarters.
So you want a big old light on the top of the roof? I mean, okay.
You know, it's just stupid. It just shines up and goes, no, okay, all right. Wait, you know, most big lights like this don't have a big bat on it. Like, okay, you want me to chisel into the glass? All right. Okay.
And you want to just put it into the clouds, like just the light in the clouds?
So these are designed to like move to advertise, you know, a car sale. But you don't want that. You just want it to be stationary. You just want it to. All right, you fucking idiot.
I wonder.
Hey, a
if
check's
the,
a check.
I wonder if the bat signal would work at all. I never
That's
thought about
true.
that.
I like so.
That's
Anytime I see something over the Hollywood Bowl or something, you never
You
see
couldn't make an image.
you never see the end of it. It's just like a beam going up into. Yeah, I don't think you could.
If it hit a cloud right, that just ruined.
It also
no.
presupposes that
Myth busted.
It
dude.
presupposes that every single night is an overcast night in Gotham City.
Yeah.
you
Well,
do
that
some
It'd be
crime
different
and-
if you're I guess shining it on a building. Then
that's
it's like
what I was
okay.
about to say. I wonder if
makes
any
more
comics
sense.
show that.
That makes
Yeah,
way more
is he in a?
sense.
Are they both like in specific parts of the city where if he looks at this mountain, it's gonna hit it? I mean, it's obviously it's not a mountain, but like, is it always like? I don't know.
There should be a predetermined
Dude, I
place
don't
where
know.
anywhere in the city you could see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Dang.
That's interesting. I never thought about that.
There's a
I was
double.
always like,
my
yeah, the
my
Bat
favorite
scene's
one
perfect.
is in Batman Returns.
Someone's got to change that light bulb.
I watched a little bit of Batman Returns again for Christmas time because it's technically a Christmas
Yes,
movie.
we
but-
saw it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so at the beginning, when the first crime spree runs amok and the present bursts and all the clowns run out, and Commissioner Gordon's like, "What are you waiting for? The signal!" And they first light the bat signal up. Then it cuts to Wayne Manor, and he's got a separate thing set up at Wayne Manor where when the bat signal shines from the city, on his house, he has two separate bat signals that shine into his window. It's like,
That's in the
wait a sec.
movie?
Yeah.
I don't
And it
remember
just
that.
shines right into his like study. And it's like, wait a minute.
like,
It's a
oh.
little conspicuous there, Bruce. I think it's going to be strange that you have these giant bat signal on your house that just shines into your own home. Oh.
Somebody's
Dang.
doing that.
But I never really
Yeah,
noticed
this
it until this viewing because I always thought it was genuinely really cool
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
in that moment it shows him and he's just like sitting in the
no.
dark like waiting. He's just sitting in the dark with
Larry.
nothing to do, waiting to. Oh, I'm sorry,
Oh,
Larry.
Larry's watching on YouTube.
You're our one
Figured
YouTube
out the old
viewer.
YouTube. Nice.
Heck yeah. That's awesome.
The that is funny. Well, and because it's like, how else? Yeah, he'd have to be looking in the sky all the time. But
Yeah.
in the show, they had a phone, right?
In the
bat-
show, that
The
makes
red
way
phone.
more sense.
Yeah.
The bat
The
phone
red phone.
makes
Yeah.
way more sense.
Because then daytime too.
Yeah, and most of that show took place during the day. Actually,
Yeah.
most of the
Yeah, we don't
Batman
have much
66.
That's
Six
true.
episodes.
That Batman was a
Yeah,
morning
sure,
guy, and then like the animated.
He's aged. He's aged a lot.
That Batman was a morning guy.
Batman was a morning guy.
Bruce Wayne ain't waking up at 7 a.m. to fight the Joker. He's
No,
hurt.
come on, man.
He just came from the whoever Arkham Asylum.
He's icing down and he's whining and dying. He's pretending to be a socialite all night.
Exactly.
He's being a
That other Batman ain't going to Arkham. Hell no. That's
No.
too dangerous. At night,
Nah.
nah, man. I'll go
Not-
during the day where there's
Yeah.
security
And I'll dress
and
like
reporters.
this. And I'll wear my tights.
Oh man. Dang. Sorry,
Checking
Bruce.
the YouTube stream. Forgot we're doing that again.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
bought a.
I figured I was like, I don't know. Might as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. definitely.
Yeah, that's cool.
'Cause
Get
it-
get it out there.
David said it changed. There was some kind of Twitch thing that changed that it didn't matter.
Yeah, like they weren't
Yeah.
gonna let us do it, and
They
now they're
won't
gonna
care.
let us do it. I had a string of friends' birthdays over the past week.
Oh yeah.
Oh, some shout outs?
Yeah, some shout outs. Well, last
Hell
night
yeah.
we had Nick Luciano, a very
Whoa,
close friend of the
yeah.
show, had a birthday,
Oh, dude.
which
Friend
was a
of the show.
great
Couldn't
time.
make it.
90s
Damn.
pizza party themed birthday at Whammy at Echo Park, which was like a VHS throwback VHS for purchase, but like a rental store from the 90s.
Store.
Um,
And Is it for or do they do events a lot, or did he like?
That's how they
that
make their
happen?
money that way. They
The
sell
events.
they actually just sell VHSs. It's just a VHS store, but then they also rent out the place for events. So
They had
they
a
do a
little
lot of
stage in
screenings there. It's pretty cool. It was pretty awesome, dude.
yeah, it was a fun time.
it was a good
yeah.
time.
Oh, that cat's getting
Yo.
Cat
big.
cam. Cat cam.
Dang, we've seen this
Dang.
cat grow before our eyes. You know.
That cat's
He's
huge.
farting louder than ever. Oh, Matt.
I remember when there was a moment where that cat might not technically be your cat, and I was like, "That's gonna be your cat. That's gonna be your cat."
Yeah. Well, you're just hanging out.
I got her again. Oh, she hates it. Oh,
She's
One
doing
of
her
the
own
birthdays was
Next
first
birthday?
guest of the show, Jesse Esparza.
Jesse
Jesse
Esparza.
Esparza, shout
Birthday.
out, happy birthday.
Um,
First guest of the
Dave's-
show, Tanya Harding.
Yeah.
Tanya Harding. I don't have that one.
Tanya
I have
farting.
that.
Tanya farting cat. David's wife, Kim, had a birthday.
Kim,
as
happy
well.
birthday, Kim.
It was a
Yeah.
raucous
Wow.
party weekend. So I
Yeah.
was getting some quick and dirty birthday presents for people, and I just went to like a CVS and got like a bunch of weird gag gifts. And one of the ones that I got for Jesse that I wrapped, put in my car, and never brought into the bar to actually give him is this magazine, which actually exists. Divorcing
It's a whole
Well.
series.
Well,
It's a series.
The
It's
magazine.
a monthly subscription.
I am not sure if it's monthly, quarterly, or what, but it's 10 steps to reduce stress, busting common disillusion myths, thriving emotionally.
I said something else.
No.
I said busting cum,
Wait, what?
busting cum, and disillusion.
Just because you're divorced doesn't mean you can't still bust some cum. But it's got
Hey Janice, if you're out there, shout out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was at
Oh,
she
yeah,
was at
she's
your
at the
birthday
wedding.
or your wedding. Yeah, she was in town.
Felt
for
like
the
my
holidays.
birthday too.
10 steps to co-parent successfully. That's important. Number 7, find and focus on your child's unique qualities.
Oh, whoa.
Wow.
As a follow-up
Jesse would
from the
learn a
Amber
lot from
suggestion.
that.
Yeah, I think he would have really benefited from this. Encourage your child's individuality and social development with a peer group. I think you should be doing these whether you're divorced or not, whether you're co-parenting or whether you're dual parenting.
100%. Dual parenting is
Number 10,
Harder.
take
Yeah,
care of
right?
yourself. Take care of yourself. I mean, come on.
Oh, Janice is in the chat.
Janice in the chat. Janice in the chat. Did you have a good time? Yes, she had a very good time. Yeah. Yeah, that was
Yeah, it was
great. I
wonderful.
was really happy that
Thank
she
you
was
for
out here
that
for
gift
that. That
too.
was
What a
perfect.
wonderful gift, Janice. So nice.
Most of
Divorce
this is
is
about co-parenting. All these articles are about just the kids.
Do you think
Well,
anyone's actually
That's the
has
best
a
place.
subscription to that?
I mean, whatever you need to help getting through getting through the rough patch. 5 steps
Yeah.
to detoxify your body naturally. As if that marriage was toxifying your body.
Well,
Makes sense.
Toxify. Toxify.
Oh my God, 6 ways to ask for a divorce. Big article.
Ooh, that's
Without causing a
that's,
war.
You need the magazine
Oh
for
my
that.
God. Holy mackerel. That's a big one.
I mean, I guess that really.
Treat it like a proposal. Oh God.
Oh,
How did you
got it.
propose, or did they propose? Recreate the scene. Allow them to feel as safe as possible, and let them know you care about them. Many
Show the
people react
cover of this
emotionally.
again.
This is just a standard issue of Divorcing
Just
Well
Divorcing
magazine.
Well, thriving
goodness.
emotionally, physically, financially.
Buy a puppy. I
Wow.
guess one of those instructions is just get yourself a puppy.
And really, they saying reenact your proposal, a divorce.
hey,
That is one of their proposed tips for how to suggest a divorce.
dang.
If you
Wow.
show them you care, hopefully they won't get triggered and can rationally think the divorce through. So, like, you get down on your knee, I guess. Get down on your knee and
I
you
mean,
pull out a little box, and it is like a divorce papers, all folded up into a really tiny little origami paper crane.
It really does suck that people waste so much money and time on divorces. Like,
Yeah.
it could be almost. I bet in almost every situation it could be amicable. Like, it could
Yeah.
be solved without.
Sure.
Haven't actually.
I guess people.
Yeah,
need
I wonder.
their-
We don't really get that data about who divorces and then kind of regrets the divorce.
Mm,
I wonder.
who gets, their. Yeah, who gets back together? How
Yeah.
many divorces end in marriage?
Emotions be jagged, y'all. And then this is a doctor talking.
Wow,
So,
doctor.
truth.
Emotions be jagged.
yeah, happy marriage, Jack. So if you, hopefully,
Thank you.
Oh yeah, you
Hopefully
should have
you
given
won't.
that to Yak for the engagement.
Hey,
party.
just put it in the garage. You never know when you'll need it. Or doesn't you? goodness.
It's
This is getting into some dark stuff for the first stream of the year. I know we already talked about the bat signal. Now this. Oh my god.
And I brought up both. I apologize.
No, I was the one that brought up the guy that goes and fixes the bat signal. So
Fixes the bat. I do have a you know, it did
here we
rain a
go.
lot, and I do have that creek update.
Please.
This is my thing. Should we
Please.
just call it a thing?
Let's just call it a thing.
Let's just call this a thing.
Hell yeah. Get in there.
This will be the first thing. So it rained a lot. California is kind of in trouble.
Yeah.
LA
Squigs.
wasn't that bad. What did Big Squig say? So I made a video updating the creek, and now Gina told me most of my videos are pretty bad. So let's see.
Oh, wow.
Hey, dude. She doesn't like your videos?
Oops. Okay, this is the Paradise Lane Garapito Creek crossing update 2023. There was an avalanche. It's kind of hard to see
Now,
unless you know the
I showed
terrain.
Mudslide.
I'll show it from a better angle down there. So there was a smaller avalanche in a bigger avalanche slot. Bigger avalanche from like 2012 maybe. And then looks like there's some big trees down in the on the bridge.
Kinda
So I'll
seem
go
right
take
here.
a look at it. Here we go.
Okay, next. It's
Nice.
a two-parter.
Hey, baby.
Okay,
Getting close.
and here we are a day later.
I got busy. I
Um,
couldn't make.
Let's take a closer look.
Wow, dude.
Mr. Bateman came in with a tractor, moved the obstruction.
There's a bunch of tree limbs.
That's Jason Bateman, right? From Rest
yeah. Jason Bateman's brother.
One of the really cool things you can see is that white thing right there. It's the bumper to a car that got pushed off of this hill back in
The first mudslide,
2000,
it knocked our
probably
almost
2010,
whole
2011. I can't remember the exact year. And you can see where there's like a hose
Can't see it at all.
string. That's where there was a small avalanche, not much. Or I keep saying avalanche, mudslide. Okay.
Okay, and one
Dang.
last video. There you can.
And then
see
here's
where
one of the things that really blows my mind.
This blows my mind.
The creek used to come around this way.
See where all this mud
And what
is?
it's done is it's filled all this up with mud. And so now you can walk across here. Now before that mudslide, back in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, the creek used to always go this direction that it's going
There's
currently,
no car bumper.
like this. But the mudslide, you see this island here, pushed it down and then it started going around. And here's this bumper you can see, very cool.
Wow.
And see, there's the two mini
The car
slides
was
we had.
parked, like right
there.
there at the old slide,
See a little better.
and it got pushed off. And just kind of
Dang,
slid.
dude.
Yeah. Pretty wild stuff, man. So it
Love that
like
little bridge
created a
now, necessary
natural
bridge.
Yeah.
filling, refilled this area, which I think is so cool.
There's some poison oak over there. All right. So
That's
yeah,
awesome,
that's my
dude.
creek update.
That's a
I
good
love
one.
it. Are
now.
you doing anything prepared for this weekend? It's supposed to be.
I-
I don't know how
yeah.
bad it's supposed to be, but I know it's gonna.
I know it's supposed to rain again, but I don't know
Part
how
two.
much.
And then here's one of the things that really blows my mind.
I love I love these videos, dude. These are awesome.
I know. I should do
Always
more.
looking for a good
showing
creek
this.
update. Now, how's the house when it rains like that? Is there any leakage? Is there any damage to the house?
Our
or
house is pretty
property?
good. We redid the roof that time when you guys came and helped us paint the house. We redid the roof then too, so the roof's pretty good. I'm a little nervous about some of the oaks, but really, rain isn't as bad for oaks actually as drought is, because it's when they get like they don't have enough water that they
Yeah,
fall down.
for
They're
sure.
really strong root systems, you know. They do
Mhm.
fall down in the rain. I mean,
Yeah.
but I had a tree guy out during the summer, and we were gonna have some of them trimmed, but he said it wasn't that bad, so
Mhm.
it should be okay.
Important question from Mario.
Yeah.
The fairy houses are good. One did fall, and
Oh wow.
the roof cracked a little bit. And I'm thinking what I might do is buy. It's one that looks like a succulent on the roof. I'm
Mhm.
thinking I might buy a little fake succulent and just glue it over the crack,
Dang.
like it has a
I
little
like that.
succulent growing out
Like
of it.
that.
Yeah.
Like that. Like that.
That's cool.
But yes, the fairy house is okay. You're the one that Mario made me is perfect. That one is
That it's gonna
the
survive
strongest
anything.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, a lot of rain. I heard it's really bad up in like San Francisco, Sacramento, and stuff.
Yeah, Northern California
Yeah.
is supposed to be
Northern
worse than down here. Yeah, it's been kind of bonkers. Yeah, super rainy, wet. How does Waffles do in the rain when you have to walk him in?
Ooh.
The,
He
in the
goes
rain?
out there, man. He's a trooper.
Yeah?
We get all soaked, dude, and he'll
Yeah.
just do it. Yeah, he doesn't
Likes
love
it.
it, but he'll do it. You
Yeah.
know? He'll sometimes we'll be at the front and be like, "Come on, man." It's like, "Hey, man, where else? You don't know how to poop in the toilet yet? You gotta
Right.
go in the street, you know."
Toilet.
Right. Just be
But,
like, look, man, I didn't do this. What you don't understand is this is not my choice. I know that when you get a bath or it's me forcing you to get soaked.
Exactly.
This isn't me.
Yeah. How do Bert and Ernie do?
Ernie does not care. That's kind of cool. Bert,
Wow.
That's good.
same thing. Bert, you're practically like dragging him along, and he's just like, oh, I hate everything about this. And they've got little
Yeah.
little rain vests, and the second you put the rain vest on Bert, he's
They
just like
know. They
locked
know what's
up.
happening
Like,
because you
yeah.
never put. You know, you got to start putting it on and then just giving them treats.
Oh,
that way
that's a
they
good
don't.
idea, yeah.
That way they don't
Yeah.
always think it's gonna be the rain. You know.
Right. Yeah, I gotta desensitize him to it.
they should have like they have those umbrella hats. They should have those for dogs, where it, like
That's what
comes
Amelia
off
said.
the
Like there
back.
should just be like a thing
Yeah.
right over them that just stays over top of them as they walk.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Come on, that sounds cool.
And how far are we from
Floating,
Being able to
umbrellas.
control the weather.
drone umbrellas?
Drone umbrellas.
Drone
Yeah.
umbrellas.
Drone umbrellas.
I'll take a
Dude,
drone
that's a
umbrella.
great.
That
Is that your
just follow
thing?
you. I mean, Shark Tank.
Dude.
Your
Yeah.
thing
Yeah.
part two. You did two things.
Yeah, drone
Dang.
umbrellas. Because I was like, the wind would be a factor, but at the same time, the wind is a factor for regular drones, and they just compensate for it. You know.
And you wouldn't even like you'd wear some sort of receiver or transmitter, I guess, on your person, and you wouldn't have to like control it. It would
They
just
have that
follow
for
whatever you're
camera
wearing. It
drones.
would just follow. you.
Yeah, they already have that for camera.
Yeah. Dude,
Drone.
let's march down to the. Let's go
Drone
back to the
umbrella.
Beverly Hills courthouse, file a patent, however it works.
Yeah, because I mean, the wind would be a factor.
So
A
can
regular-
you? What sort of updraft like? So if you took a regular 4-propeller drone, right, like that you would buy at a whatever electronics store, will it still operate if you have like a
That's a good
canopy over
question.
it? Like if you affixed
Because there's no vac.
'cause
Yeah,
it's-
there's no
it
air
needs to-
vac.
I don't know enough about the air physics to know if it's gonna. But
Someone
even
get
if you
on
had
that.
a high enough pole, like what do you need? 5 feet off the top of the drone, and also it's gotta be
Right,
real
right.
light, real
Also,
light.
get your drone. You know, like you're walking towards somebody and the drone's getting in your face.
That's true.
You know, like umbrellas are dangerous. I was walking around with the umbrella the other day, just walking around in the sidewalk, like by people, is dangerous on its own. We're just gonna trust these little robots to not poke anyone in the eye or something
That's
like that.
true. Yeah.
You gotta build
Well,
a
you know.
safer umbrella.
I don't know.
That is not what I'm looking at.
You
A
looking for drone
quad
umbrellas?
Mr. Umbrella? That's not right.
Oh. Quad Mr.
Your umbrella hats.
Let's think about this.
Pushing a ton of air down. Yeah.
Wait, no, because why would it be pushing water down on you?
Yeah, because
you're still there's still
what
an
you're
umbrella
building,
above both of you.
because it doesn't have to be a classic like, right? It can be anything, right? So it's probably
Right.
Like
I think what we're doing is
dish.
we're abandoning the traditional umbrella. We're just
Yes, for
getting
sure.
some other lightweight
Yeah.
material canopy
For sure.
of some way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's
It's
look at
circular. It could even be.
Yeah. Yeah.
this.
Yeah, Yoda. That's right.
Circular it could even be.
Oh, you
I
got
bet he had one. It's raining all the time on Dagobah. I bet you he used the Force to just like if he had to go somewhere, he had to go to the bog and like kill a creature to eat.
These
I
are
bet he
some
would, like, put
mock-ups.
something over his head with the Force.
That look pretty professional.
Wait, you
Get
made
out
these,
of town,
dude? You have a
dude. You made
company?
Google results already?
Jeez.
Dang, SEO dill.
Is
Your
this
umbrella. It already
not
exists.
worth
Dang,
it?
there are no good ideas anymore. Elon Musk took them all.
Dang. See?
Okay.
Well, yes, you
okay.
just have enough above clearance.
Is there a video of this in action?
This is fake. I bet this one is fake. For sure.
That one's
I've seen
BS.
this guy's fake videos before.
That's deep
This
fake
guy's
Tom
always
Cruise.
taking down drones.
Let's see.
Oh, wait. Did it go to the video? Oh. Oh, yeah.
Self-flying umbrella. Whoa, that guy's excited to tell you
Nouvelle
about it.
technologie. Et dans mon dernier spectacle, avec Augmented Magic,
That's me all the
on a créé une illusion
time,
dans laquelle
struggling.
t'as un parapluie qui vole. Et quand j'ai vu toute cette pluie qu'on a à Paris en ce moment, je me suis dit mais qu'est-ce que ça serait cool d'avoir ce
Little bit of this
parapluie qui
flying
vole pour
umbrella.
protéger de la pluie.
Oh,
Et d'avoir
see,
les
he's a
mains libres.
magician.
Oh, come on.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be some magician
Come
stuff.
On peut contrôler
on.
complètement l'utiliser. C'est le mode suis-moi. Où le
Maybe.
complètement.
Wait.
on
no,
peut
he's
face à un
building
vrai.
something.
He's got a science guy. He's got a bearded guy.
En fait, on s'est retrouvé face à un vrai challenge avec ce projet. D'habitude, on joue à l'intérieur, dans les théâtres.
engineer.
Et du coup, on peut contrôler complètement les conditions climatiques.
Oh,
Là, en allant à l'extérieur, on se retrouve dans un environnement hostile, avec des perturbations à cause du vent, à cause de la foule, ou à cause
So
de
wait, what-
l'infrarouge qui émet le
this
soleil,
is-
par exemple.
That's not real, right? This is a...
That was not.
What's happening? Because I don't see propellers.
It's just fake.
That's not anything.
Depuis des années, je mélange magie et nouvelle
Oh,
technologie.
magic and new
Et dans mon dernier
technology.
spectacle, avec Augmented Magic, on a créé une illusion dans laquelle
An
t'as un
illusion
parapluie
of a flying
qui vole.
umbrella.
Et quand j'ai vu toute cette pluie qu'on a à Paris en ce moment, je
It's
me suis
probably
dit
like a
qu'est-ce que ça
light
serait
thing
cool
that you
d'avoir ce
can't really
parapluie
see
qui
that's
vole pour
connected.
protéger
Yeah.
de la pluie et d'avoir les mains libres.
Yeah. But has somebody done the real thing? Are there any other results of...
Yeah.
En fait, on s'est
It's
retrouvé
just
face à
tied
un
to him.
Forget that guy.
Dang. But there's
Forget
some of
that
these other robot
guy.
ones, though, no? Okay.
Okay.
All right,
That's
now we're
good.
talking.
It's just a
Wow.
regular umbrella. He's
That's
got
way
a
too
string
far up.
tied.
That's way too high up.
Look at how many propellers. That's what I'm talking about. You want that thing walking down the sidewalk? Hell no. Get out of here. Oh, okay, that one's better.
That's great. Yeah, because the drone has to be underneath the umbrella too, right? You can't have... Is it gonna work if it's getting rained on? And
Yeah.
it would be so loud as rice sequel.
Yeah.
Ford.
So loud, dude.
You can't even get the drone working.
Yeah, it's quick.
good.
It's just for dashing to work. Dashing from the tube to work.
And it
not
may not
handle-
handle. Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Oh, it's got cutouts for the
I
umbrella.
don't.
That's
yeah,
not-
yeah.
not
An
right.
umbrella with a bunch of holes in it. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that one. Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, honestly, I couldn't even know how to even start how to make this
And then-
major props, but
In the
I don't know.
future, what
I don't know
we're
if they're
gonna
there
need
yet.
Is parasols to block out the sun.
Parasol.
As the sun is
Mm.
getting stronger, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Science.
How about
So-
this? Here's an idea, guys.
Mhm.
Have you ever seen like one of those things that sits on a desk that has
Yeah.
like magnets, so it looks like
Stapler.
it's something that's staple. It punches holes and stuff. But it uses magnets to make something look like it's like levitating a little bit.
Okay. Okay, I
So
see
it's
where
kind
you're
of like
going with this,
reverse
Mark.
polarity, right? So it's a hat.
Yes, it's
I don't
a
know if people want to be
hat.
wearing magnets that close to their brain, but hear me out. Hear me
Just
out.
put these magnets on your brain.
Are you tired of getting wet? Put these magnets on your brain.
I put a magnet and never again.
And now I don't get wet no more. I
Gotta make
put
a-
magnet on my brain, and now I don't get wet.
We gotta make a Kickstarter video.
Okay, so it's a lead lined hat. The bottom is lead lined, but a strong magnet polarity, so it's
Yeah.
something is genuinely floating off of your head, and then it has the canopy there.
Now,
Just an idea, just a
that's
thought.
I like that. I
I
like
wonder how
that.
wind would affect that.
Probably ruin it in a second.
Did-
Probably in a
And then
moment.
just a heavy magnet falling on the ground.
It flips over and just swings back to your head.
Yeah. Whoom, boom, just to the side of your
And then
head.
you've got a satellite dish, like a 4-foot satellite dish on
Just
your head.
blowing. Because the hat is glued onto your head. That's part of it. Too.
All right, this is a great brainstorming session, guys. This is great. Okay.
I wonder with that situation, the reverse polarities, if you feel weight.
Right.
You know, like
Do you feel
like,
do you feel
the
whatever
weight of-
the pull or
I
the?
do have some magnets over here. Huh?
Well, put them on your brain.
Okay.
Glue them to your hat and put them on your brain.
Yeah, you could have headphones that don't sit on your head. I can't even get these apart.
Oh,
Never mind.
dude, just two magnets that are so strong that it's sticking from inside of your head. Oh,
These are,
you would feel that for sure.
these are the magnets they use to keep these up.
Nah, there you go. There you go.
They're real strong.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
all
cool.
right. Well, if it's not drones and it's not magnets, I think we're gonna have to be holding umbrellas.
Yeah.
And wearing those hats.
are you an umbrella man? Do you pop out an umbrella often?
Yeah, it's. I was certainly using it this past week, but it's. I don't know if it happened during this past week or before, but it's one of the spokes is broken. What do you call it?
Oh,
I think a spoke
yeah.
is probably
That's
the
a
most
good-
accurate word.
The
So yeah,
there's
the
a
wind
better
kicked it, and it was all crummy. It's like, do I buy a new umbrella that I'm going to use twice a year? I don't know.
I'm not an
Yeah.
umbrella guy.
You just let
No.
it happen.
But you like, yeah, you just enjoying
I
it.
get in there.
We just got like a windbreaker
Slicker.
material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just got a new one actually, $10 from Old Navy on clearance. Women's
Mhm.
4XL.
Gets zip right up.
Yeah,
Covers,
yeah.
covers you head to toe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just got used to it never raining.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
for
And
sure.
then you get a weekend like that, and you're just like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah. We went
don't
to
think I-
we went to an Italian restaurant on Monday night when it was raining really hard, and we were walking out like it was like pouring like crazy. Oh, it was Alyssa Kearney's birthday on Tuesday. Shout out Alyssa
Oh,
Kearney.
right,
birthday,
yeah.
birthday
Yeah,
shout-outs.
Birthday girl. Damn.
But yeah, it was raining so hard, and we're using the umbrella. But at that point, I
drone
felt like
umbrella.
it didn't even the drone umbrella. But the magnet sucked out my brains. No, but it felt like it didn't even matter. Like it was raining so hard that it's like you're just getting wet from every angle.
Was that the night there was like one big lightning bolt and thing of thunder? That was
I
one
think so. Yeah.
one night this week. It was really exciting.
Yeah.
It was just a huge thing.
Yeah,
It was like,
yeah.
and I turned all the
Monday,
lights off, waiting for another one, and it never happened again.
Dang.
They said it was gonna, yeah.
Maybe the bat signal is some kind of that kind of technology where you can see it from no matter where you are. Because if you can see a lightning bolt, or I can see a lightning bolt, and Dylan can see a lightning bolt,
Whoa.
then that's like
Oh, it's like a hologram, like
Yeah.
you see Andor, the finale of Andor, where they have that
No,
like,
I haven't.
no, I haven't
memorial.
seen it yet.
I guess in their
Stop talking.
well, Darth Vader comes in.
Or
Magnetized Darth Vader comes in with an umbrella over his head.
Yoda
It's not
has
a
drone.
plot. It's not a plot specific thing,
Okay,
but a character, and I won't say which character, dies and has a funeral, a space funeral, And part of what they do is they record a message. And you know how there's holograms all over Star Wars? Holograms just pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a hologram pops up in space.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
in
yeah,
physical.
yeah.
Not in space,
Well,
but like on
yeah,
the
yeah.
street, you just project it into the air.
But
on
the street is in space. So
But the
it is-
street it's a space street.
Now, that would, I mean, back to the bat signal, lasers would totally work. You could draw it with
Right.
lasers in the
You
sky.
could laser signal.
And a
All right.
laser bat signal would be pretty sick.
That would be pretty sick.
Or drones. You
How
know,
about this laser umbrella?
I mean, if the drone, if you send out a drone, but at that point, yeah, why aren't you just like paging him? at that
Calling
point?
him, yeah.
At that
You're
point,
sending a
just
drone to his
call
house,
him.
being like, "Yo, Batman,
You
this is
passive
happening."
aggressive prick.
But here's
Just
the thing,
call
guys.
him.
Remember what we learned. The bat signal is really to scare the criminals.
That's
You're
true.
right. Most of the time he doesn't. And also what we learned from Batman Forever, the bat signal is not a beeper. He says that
Dang.
at one point.
It's not a beeper.
It's not a beeper.
Oh, Dr. Teal's on something that you could wear on your head that would vaporize rain before it touched you.
Yeah, just a heated helmet.
Oh, that's good.
A flamethrower helmet.
That's
Just open flames this way.
Shooting up. I'm dry as can be.
Again, not very sidewalk
solve
friendly.
this.
Not
We'll
very
solve-
sidewalk
we will
friendly.
tonight we're figuring this out. Are you tired of carrying umbrellas? Here's a flame hat.
Missile defense.
Anti-rain flame
Cloud
hat.
seeding? Reverse cloud seeding? Ooh, ultrasonic. Ultrasonic.
Yeah, okay, so that's interesting.
Sound waves.
That's interesting, yeah. You're blasting something that pushes the raindrops away.
Ooh.
That's interesting. I like it. But like a pitch, a frequency
Yeah, it
that
doesn't. human
only
ear.
drives dogs crazy.
Mhm,
So I couldn't wear it while I'm walking my dogs because they would really hate
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But humans wouldn't hear it.
Can I share this picture really quick?
Oh yeah, babe.
You're in charge, baby.
Only you can share.
Can
this
present
picture.
forest fires.
This is from,
wow.
from the day.
Yeah.
That's
Shout out Alyssa Kearney for the beautiful picture. Thank you so much. I
Nice.
am forever in debt. I mean, they captured a beautiful moment. It's really cool.
They were kicking so much butt at that party too. They
They're
had
the best,
they
dude.
were
They're so-
running the bar. They had the gear to set up the. It was great. They had the
Oh my
yak
God.
yak and coke
Yak and Coke. Yeah,
and a cocktail.
Oh yeah, the bar was so cute.
good
It
times.
was really
And
nice.
mean, best
Dana
times.
did the drawings, man.
Yeah, she drew the menu. And that's my wife now, and I love that. And that's
Yeah.
That is wild stuff.
really cool.
Crazy.
Anyways. Hell yeah.
There's also the epic sunset picture some of us got.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
yeah.
that day. Beautiful,
Man.
beautiful sunset. Truly
Oh,
beautiful.
here you go.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look what the
Yeah, it was a beautiful
sky
day.
did
too.
for you guys. Yeah.
I know. I'm really mad that I didn't know that my tie was sticking out over my suit, but I gotta let it go. I gotta let it go.
You gotta let that go.
Of course,
We
you know,
cropped it. We'll crop that.
it's
got
gotta be
Photoshop.
it's gotta be comedy, you know. It's gotta
got
be
Photoshop
It's
for
gotta
that.
be a little off.
Look at that.
So
There you
Alright.
go. Perfect.
yeah,
That was incredible. That is one of the
What
most
a
beautiful
day.
sunsets I've ever seen, and I was so happy that it
Uh-oh.
was for your
and
day.
it was, and we waited too. So because of Annie East and Cos being a little late,
Oh, that's right.
Love
right.
Shout
It
out.
all worked
It all
out for
kinda
that
worked out.
moment.
It's the perfect
Yeah.
picture, too. Okay.
Casey, there's
Oh,
Casey.
that was
who-
nice.
Oh yeah, chomping on that cake.
Yeah, the cake was an adventure.
I liked it. I don't know why people. I
I
was chomping on it. I loved it.
I was not in the right frame of mind at that point to know what was a bit, what was terrible. But I will say this: I took half the
That's
cake
right.
home, with me
Yeah,
after
nuts.
that party, and the next morning I tried it, and it was bad.
You didn't like it. I mean, I ate a lot of it.
I
They
have
had
some
issues.
Notes. I have some
Parts of
notes
it were
on-
good. The layers
Yeah.
were very disparate.
Yeah, so I think overall the cake was a bit dry, and there was an icing
Right.
issue that I think I got
Icing
an
issue.
idea on how it could
Well,
be fixed.
It's
but-
not easy making a cake, baby.
Hey, man,
you know?
that's why it's
You gotta
easy
get
as
some cakes
pie.
under your
It's
belt,
not
too.
It's not a piece of cake to make.
Right. But it's easy as pie to make a pie.
Easy as pie to make a pie.
You just
Over
throw
the
one-
holidays, I also made. I mean, it was a good. Yeah, that
You
was,
made us some cookies. You made Dave and I some cookies that were delicious.
Yeah, it was a cookie Christmas. I made some choco balls, some chocolate
Oh,
rum
yes,
balls that
dude.
were
Those
good.
were
Those
awesome.
Were tasty.
Wow.
I made a rum cake that turned out well.
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
okay,
shout out
you were
Dylan's
baking.
birthday too. I don't think we were. Oh, were we on stream since your birthday?
Oh my
No.
goodness, were we? I don't
Dude,
think we were.
we were
Holy
all supposed to
hell.
go watch Avatar together, and
Right.
Dylan ended up having to teach that
Right.
night.
Forgot I
Um,
teach my improv class.
I mean, it's still up there, baby. If you need to check it out.
We're
Have you
living
seen
in
it
a
yet?
post-Avatar world now.
Oh yeah.
What'd you think? No spoilers, but
Pretty rough.
did you watch IMAX?
Mm.
Yeah.
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 I mean, story wise, like you knew what it was gonna be, but it was a fun ride.
I
you
would
know?
say match the first one. Like if you really like the first one, you'll probably like this one. The
Mhm.
graphics and everything were just as good. I did cry, but I cried at like
There was some
a
emotional
time that
moments.
had like nothing to do with the story. It was like because it was so beautiful and like the whale part, you know, that part was crazy. But
Oh, dang.
I don't know. The plot is just kind of like it got dumber somehow.
Mm.
Yeah.
Avatar. I saw Megan
Yeah.
too.
Oh, what
how's
do you think about
Megan?
Megan?
Megan's okay too. It's pretty. It's funnier than it is scary,
Mm-hmm.
and it definitely feels like they're trying to start something. You know, like the first in a franchise.
Yeah, everything's got to be like a
Yeah.
the beginning of a universe. She's gonna fight Chucky soon. And
Right. That's the other thing. It just exactly is Chucky. I mean,
Mm.
well, because isn't the new Chucky? Have you watched that new Chucky show, Mark? Or yeah?
No, they have like a seasons of
No.
it now.
Yeah, like
it's
I
like
haven't
a
seen the
seasons
show.
Yeah.
I think
that
I
one
saw
he is
the-
an android, I think.
I watched
or
the
a
remake movie with Audrey
robot.
Plaza, and I don't remember a thing about it. I just remember he's hooked up to like your Wi-Fi. He's like a
Yeah.
he's like an Alexa basically.
Mm.
It goes crazy. But I didn't see the show. Yeah, but that's talk about like a. Those are all kind of connected too. I haven't seen a full Chucky thing aside from the remake movie since Bride of Chucky. But there's like Seed
wow.
of Chucky and Curse of Chucky, I think. Yeah,
But I
there's a
guess
whole-
you change it to a girl, and that's everyone's like, "Oh, that's totally different."
Mhm.
It's
Well, I
way
mean that
different.
dancing scene in the
dancing.
trailer. Get a load of that dance. That's
I
gonna
don't
be
know
a
about
Halloween
Evil-
costume galore.
Oh,
Oh,
for
wow.
sure. For sure.
I haven't seen the trailer for Evil Dead, Jay.
I haven't seen it.
not seen that trailer.
Oh, gotta check that out.
New Evil Dead. Any Bruce Campbell popping up in there? He's got to pop up. There's got to be a Bruce Campbell
Gotta be a
cameo.
pop-up.
A Campbell cam. Campbell cameo.
There was some other interesting trailers. Oh, that Renfield. Seen that trailer
Right.
for Renfield?
With
Um,
Nicolas Cage as Dracula.
Nick Cage's Dracula,
That seems
set
fun.
in modern.
It looks
yeah.
fun.
You went to a comedy show last week, Dylan. What was that about?
Yeah, I went to just a little improv at the stand-up comedy at the Improv,
Mm-hmm.
in just like their smaller space in the lab, to see Shang Wang is a stand-up that me and Gina like. He has a special on Netflix called Sweet and Juicy that we just started watching over and over again because it's so funny. Check
That's
out
cool.
Shang
You
Wang
tr-
Sweet
you
and Juicy.
Sought him out to check out.
So we
the-
went to see him.
cool.
He only did it was I thought it was a little bit more of a set, but he only did about 15 minutes, and then there was like 4 other comics, and the other comics were actually
Nice.
pretty good, so that was nice.
Nice.
But yeah, that was fun.
I haven't
That's
seen
awesome.
something I've been thinking about. My cousin, it didn't end up happening, but he messaged me and was asking me about comedy clubs in LA
Oh yeah.
because he listens to all these podcasts and stuff, and he's kind of newly arrived in California. He's down in San Diego now. He's like, there might be a chance I'll be up in LA around the holidays. I don't know, but like, what are the clubs to hit? And it got me thinking. I was like, yeah, I haven't seen like a night out. It's expensive. You buy like the ticket and then your 2-drink minimum or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like,
That's
it's
true.
interesting to check.
Once in a while, it's not too bad. You know, they got some good chicken tenders usually at those places, and you know, they do though. You know,
Get some tendies.
Yeah.
Funny or not, you get some good tendies.
and it's all about like also looking around the audience, like who else is there? Why are
Right.
they there? Is it like
It's
anniversaries? Is
fascinating.
it bachelorette
Yeah.
parties?
Yeah, this is cool to be back.
And then
in
just like
those-
whatever lineup is happening. I don't know. I think it's like if you don't go all the time, I think it's fun to check it out after a while.
I've never been to the Laugh Factory. I've been to the Improv and the
Oh,
Comedy
yeah.
Store. I've never been to the Laugh Factory.
Yeah, that one feels more like a pit. You know, you're like kind of like in there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Jay said that
The Ice
Shang-
House is. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you go.
No, the Ice House is
Ice
opening
House.
up soon too. That's a really fun
Nice.
club. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
one's not in LA though. That one's in Pasadena.
Yeah, and then,
But sorry, what was it?
Jay brought
Oh,
up
yeah.
that Shang used to come to the UCB Sunset, and he
Oh,
was
yeah.
a cool dude. And the interesting thing about him is his look now is so specific: the round glasses, the
Uh-huh.
goatee, and the long hair. And he used to look nothing like that.
Hmm.
And I think it might be Ali Wong's direction, is my hypothesis, because she directed this new stand-up special. And her whole thing is like very stylized. She always wears
Mhm.
like those tight dresses.
She's
with, like,
always pregnant. She's
always pregnant. Yeah, I think maybe she was like, you need like a look. And so
That
he
was
kinda
what he used to look like.
Yeah,
Oh dang.
you'd never remember that guy. And his
Dang,
old
Shane.
stuff was still pretty funny.
Mhm.
But he also changed his delivery just enough that it has more impact. He like slowed down, I think, in my opinion. Which
That's
is
cool. You're
interesting.
actually watching
tight.
somebody work on their
Yeah.
work on their thing.
That's awesome.
Should we talk to Ali Wong, Mario?
Maybe
Should we get a
could
makeover
get Ali
for
Wong
us?
to make over us.
She already told me to grow this mustache
Yeah, the mustache. That's
It's looking
big.
good, dude.
and dress all in the same matching colors that match my mustache and my hair. This is what I'm doing. Ali Wong said beige, beige, dude.
We didn't talk about Golden Globes.
Oh, dude, I felt like it because
Surprised the
it,
hell out of me. I forgot. I didn't know they were on
Very
Tuesday.
surprising.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, I watched
Wow.
the recaps of winners
It's a sneak up.
and speeches and stuff. A lot of those movies I haven't seen because I just saw the SAG Awards that come out the day after Golden Globes.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those things I didn't pull the trigger on unless they're streaming, because I know that they'll probably get SAG screeners for that, like Fablemans and oh my god, I saw Everything Everywhere All at Once. I haven't seen Banshees of Inisherin
Banshees.
is streaming.
I didn't see
I just
that
haven't
one.
watched that one yet.
Is it streaming? What's it?
Which one?
Oh, on
HBO.
Amazon maybe.
It's on
Oh, it is on HBO.
now, yeah.
Which one's on
I-
HBO?
Banshees of Inisherin,
Oh, tight.
which
I
won the comedy category.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, Colin
Um,
Farrell one for that too.
Gina saw it, but I did not, and she said
tight.
it wasn't as good as Everything Everywhere.
Oh, oh.
I mean, hard to. Yeah, that movie, Everything Everywhere, was.
Oh,
pretty-
Maji,
pretty
you just
cool,
watched that today. Yeah, it's a instant
was-
classic in my mind.
right?
I still
Really
think about
just-
that movie.
Yeah.
It had so many my favorite elements about movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like they
Mhm.
reached in your mind
Yeah.
to make that movie.
And then
Peter
really,
Banafaz, friend of the show's in that
Yes,
movie.
that's
Yes, he
Right.
is. That's right.
That's right. Holy
Yeah.
fuck, I forgot about
So
that.
good.
Former guest Peter Banafaz, Everything
Yeah.
Everywhere All at Once.
My buddy, my friend.
Talk about there were some strong emotional parts in Everything Everywhere All at Once. I remember. Yeah, when they cut to them as the boulders, as those rocks. in the
Yeah,
middle of the
man.
universe. That's cool.
I think they kind of, I don't know, and I wonder if this is gonna happen with the Oscars or not. They like gave her best actor and him best supporting actor, and we're like, okay, that's it. We gave you awards because they didn't really give them any
Yeah.
other awards.
That's
'cause
the
it's-
thing. 'Cause
it's a
the
pretty
Oscars don't
strange
have
movie.
that. Oscars don't have the genre
The split
options.
categories. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so it's usually they give an opportunity to. That's where like the comedians or whatever get recognized.
Oh yeah, I saw some highlights from his speech, Dr. Teal. But I heard it was really good.
Right. Yeah. For because he shouted out like Spielberg and
Mhm.
how he got started in Temple of Doom, which was cool. He
Yeah,
was great. He
that's
was
right.
great in that movie. So cool to see
Yeah,
people pop up after 30 years and 40 years.
yeah, and his martial arts was incredible too.
Yeah.
He was awesome in
So
that.
good, dude.
was
That was
awesome
so
in that.
amazing.
Yeah, because he fights with the fanny pack, right? Doesn't he
Yeah.
fight with the fanny pack?
And those, you remember one of my things was about that one movie called Paper Tigers,
Yeah.
and it was I was like, remember, I was
Yeah.
like, watch out for these dudes because they're like they're called martial arts club, and they make short films,
Oh,
and now they're
yeah.
all in one's in Shang-Chi, and they did everywhere. He's the one where
He
the
choreographed
dildo
it?
scene, no,
Or
but he's
he?
in
Oh, he's in
that
it.
one. Him and all
Oh,
of his
wow.
friends, him and his two friends are in
Oh,
that
cool.
that dildo scene.
That's cool. There's like
Yeah.
the security guards in the IRS office or whatever.
Yeah.
That he beats the hell out of or something.
Mm-hmm. It's
Wow.
really cool.
That's great.
So that was cool, but at the same time, yeah, I did feel like a lot of the awards were like Fableman's is. You guys will have to see it. It's worth seeing, but it does feel kind of like I don't know.
I'm kind
The
of
least
preparing
good
for
Spielberg.
super schmaltz. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I was expecting it to
Not
be
least
like
good, but
super schmaltz
low.
Spielberg time, but I was looking forward to giving myself over to the schmaltz factor.
No, I did like it. I did
Yeah.
like it, but I just didn't think it's always hard when movies win best because it's like, well, then you have to put it up against all the other movies of the year.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of impossible.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, guys.
I don't know if Buddy's gonna show up.
Maybe nobody. Huh?
Cranking out that VO.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shout out
People
Buddy.
keep talking about ambulance, Teal. Is that legit? Is ambulance good? I saw that was like, what?
Oh
But then
yeah.
I've heard some people on some podcasts and stuff talking about it like legit.
Really?
Yeah, there's a podcast.
No,
listening
it's
to the Big-
horrible.
the Big
Okay.
Picture. Okay, I was gonna say, I can't tell if people are being legit about it or not.
I'm trying to remember. No, I didn't see it because there was that other one that came out like right before it where it was kind of about an
Called
ambulance.
Fire
as
Truck?
well. Yeah, Fire Truck 2.
Electric fire loop.
Electric Fireman. Ambulance.
Yeah, well, big new. We're excited in this house for Last of Us this Sunday, premiering on HBO.
Last of
Oh, yeah.
Us.
Watch the shit out of that.
Hell yeah. man.
Watch the ever loving.
And you
piss out of
played.
that show.
Did you guys both play the game?
Yeah, played both games. Played the first one a second time. Yeah, played through
Yeah,
the first
I
one
played
two
the first
times. Thought about
twice.
the second one is so heavy. I
Yeah.
don't know if I can
and
replay
long.
the second one again. And very long, but like fucking heavy, but incredible.
Did you play it
Yeah.
yet?
I haven't played it. No.
Okay, great.
That's
Well,
a lot of fun.
I'm excited to hear someone's opinion who hasn't played it.
Mm-hmm. Because you don't know all the like little things about it.
That's the
Yeah.
bummer is you're basically playing a movie, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
But-
it's so cinematic and well performed.
cool.
And motion
I
capture. and
just
stuff.
heard a thing that someone was saying. I just heard it from John Mackey, was that they were saying that like the guy who did the game also did the show, and he wanted to like add stuff
Mm-hmm.
or change stuff, but the other guy who's working on it was like, no, the game was perfect. We need to make it as close to the game as possible, which makes sense to me because it's like so many people that I know who like aren't gamers. It's like I want that to share that story with them, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you
Mhm.
want them to experience that just how the game was because the game is
Yeah.
perfect, but they can't like play the game. So
For sure. That makes sense.
Yeah, it'll reach
I
a
think
whole
that's-
much wider audience that never.
yeah,
Would never play the game otherwise.
I hope it's as faithful as everyone's saying it's gonna be. It should be awesome.
And then if they do a season 2 and the whole Abby storyline, it'll be crazy.
Yeah. But then how can they?
Crazy.
They can't keep it going. I mean, we'll see. See what they do.
I assume they're working on a Last of Us 3. I mean,
Maybe. And they might. They could probably split the first game into 2 seasons.
could definitely
then
split the second game into 2 seasons. That
Second
one's
game has
one's
to be
hefty.
2 seasons.
Planning for 3 seasons, eh? Okay.
Dang.
Oh,
There's
plan-
that Twisted Metal show that's supposed to be coming out, right?
All right, they're making it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of got announced, and then I haven't heard anything else
Yeah.
about that.
They were like
How
writing
would
it
that
pretty hard.
Work.
I think you just follow
I
one
guess-
character's like
Yeah, just like Hunger Games, right?
Yeah, maybe like Hunger
Like,
Games.
You follow one character, and you
Is it
see
gonna
the other
be,
ones in the locker room.
Who's
you know,
the
Sweet Tooth?
Who's the ice cream truck? Sweet Tooth.
Sweet Tooth. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's interesting. because they all like their individual
be very
stories was
cool.
really they were all really cool. But yeah,
Yeah.
like how do you put that into a real world? Like, do their cars do these crazy things? Are they like all mercenaries who like come across each other?
What about the guy who just holds 2 tires?
Axel? Yeah, Axel. I think he's in it. I think
He's like,
yeah. That is insane.
What about the guy we were just driving around with a drone umbrella over his head?
Yeah.
Axel is not worried about the rain, dude. He does not
Yeah.
care about the rain. He's got no shirt. It's hard.
They got to be working on too, like another one of those that HBO Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Oh,
That wasn't even a
yeah.
show. That was a straight up movie, wasn't it?
That was the movie, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're
Yeah.
working on another one of those.
What'd you think about it? The HBO one.
I thought it was kind of the best parts were when they got into like the tournament. It wasn't a
Yeah.
tournament, and I didn't really like that they invented a character and invented
Yeah.
a whole mythology about that. And that was
There's
kinda
so
lame.
many. There's a wealth of characters that they could have
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
followed any of.
Make any of
other-
those people the main character. Like
Yeah.
follow Sonya, make Sonya the main character. Like I don't
Yeah.
know.
Was
But
that
once they
for-
were like fighting, and there was the semblance of the actual like tournament, that shit was cool. And Kung Lao killing whomever that was with his fucking hat there was some crazy brutal stuff in that.
Yeah.
But not
too
the
long to
new.
get there.
You're not talking about the new movie, right?
The new movie.
Yeah, the one that was on HBO.
Where they're like training and then they like learn
They like
how to use
teach
their
them
powers.
how to do their special power. It's all told through like a failed MMA fighter who has like a hidden.
Oh, okay.
like,
No, there
mana or
was
something, or
a new
mana or
movie
something.
also like a couple years ago, right? Remember, and it like centers on the history of Scorpion, like Scorpions.
Oh, the animated movies.
No, it was live action. I saw it in the theater. It shows like
Oh my god, did I
past.
blank a whole thing?
Yeah. whatever.
I think that's the same one.
so.
It's,
Is
yeah,
that the same one?
Because they open
me
it with Sub-Zero killing Scorpion's family back in
Yeah.
back in like
Okay.
olden times or whatever. And then that was another weird storytelling
Right.
flaw of it. It's like, and then the finale of the movie was like Scorpion getting his revenge on Sub-Zero. It barely had anything to do with the main character.
2021. Yeah. Oh, the MMA fighter. That's what you're talking. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they like.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought that was a clever way to at least explain the powers without them like.
Just being like, I can shoot
doing 'em.
fireballs.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's something really cool coming out because everybody's afraid of Avatar. All of January, they're just like, let's just let Avatar.
Are you a
make
Mission
$2
Impossible
billion.
guy?
I'll see Mission Impossible. I like the last one a lot. I remember
Last one's
liking the
good.
last one. I'll
Dude,
see
what do you-
I'll see this new one.
What'd you think about that BTS thing at the beginning of Avatar of Mission Impossible, Dylan?
That was
Did you
very
see that?
cool.
We didn't get that. No. Because it wasn't.
That was my favorite part of the whole experience. I feel, dude.
No, we didn't get
Yeah.
that.
Because you know,
I think because
dude.
they have all that IMAX.
Mm-hmm.
Because we didn't go to the
Oh yeah.
Century City, not Century City,
City Walk. Yeah.
City Walk Universal. So yeah, we didn't get that.
Is
They
there,
did
what-
they did the
this is in
opening
the
scene like they
Topanga?
did.
This is the
There-
Topanga New AMC that's by you?
They don't have an IMAX. They have a
Oh.
digital. We went to the one in Porter Ranch.
Oh,
tight.
gotcha. Yeah, it was a little featurette. It was a little. It was focusing around one stunt that apparently Tom
That's
Cruise
tight.
had like been thinking of since he was like a kid or something, where he rides a motorcycle off a cliff and then
Dude.
drops from the motorcycle, or pushes the motorcycle away, and then base jumps and and he does it, and it's insane and crazy, and he lands, and then he's like walkie-talking with Macquarie
And everyone
or
like
whoever his
cheers. Everyone's like, "Yeah, he's alive. We
he's
did it. We
not
got
dead.
it."
We
Yeah,
didn't kill
exactly.
Tom Cruise."
And then-
And he lands, and he's like, "Hey, what'd you think? What'd you think, Tom?" And he was like, "Yeah, it was great. I think I can stay on the bike a little longer." It's like, "All right,
Oh
let's
my
set the whole thing up
God.
again." He does the whole thing again.
I kind
Amazing.
of dislike that aspect of like that the whole. Although the movies are pretty good, but it does sometimes feel like the whole movie's like parts of the movies are like built upon that. Like check
Oh,
out this
yeah.
crazy thing he
Well,
did,
it's like
hanging
a-
out of the airplane.
But it's like circus. It's like circus
Yeah,
and the movie
yeah,
at
that's
the
true.
same time. I
It's
don't
like,
know.
what
It is
actor was that?
nerve-wracking,
Buster
though.
Keaton.
Yeah.
Buster, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah,
That
for
kind
sure.
of stuff. Yeah.
Totally. I mean, yeah. I wonder if Buster Keaton would jump out of an airplane like that,
I
or
mean,
not jump out of an airplane.
hang
but
out of
like-
an airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw Babylon. Did either of you see Babylon?
Oh, I don't know.
Not
what that
yet.
was.
That's another screener that I'm assuming will come. People
I-
have not talked kindly about it.
Yeah, people are hating on it really hard, and it's bad, but also good. It's too long. The plot meanders, but there's some great scenes, and it's
How's Margot
fascinating.
Robbie? I heard good things about Margot Robbie.
Yeah, and I always like Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
I think she's pretty capable, and it's kind of a nuts character, so it's fun. But yeah, I think you just got to see it. I recommend seeing it. It's pretty fun. Starts with a guy getting peed on.
Oh, I'm in. I'm in.
Amen.
See, if you had a drone umbrella,
Dude.
No, that's the commercial.
you would never get peed on.
Just a guy on a balcony peeing and just Don't you wish you've had a drone umbrella?
We put
Same guy
magnets into
peeing.
your brain.
Yeah.
While you were sleeping.
Hell yeah. Well,
Beautiful
boys,
time.
Yeah.
should we make it an early one since we don't have Dave or Annie?
Yeah, sounds good.
It's just the three
Happy New Year
boys,
to
yeah.
all everyone in the chat. Thanks for subbing. Y'all are the best. And
Oh yeah, Happy New Year, everybody.
Oh,
I love you, Mark. Love you, Dill. Here we are, dude.
Love you, Yak.
2023.
Love you, Dome.
Yeah.
Good
Um,
time.
and yeah, we'll update you guys on how we're gonna go in the new year, but I think we're gonna keep chugging along, try and
know
have
it.
full shows.
I've been thinking, it's been a while since we had a guest. We're coming up
Guests.
on a
Let's bring
2-year
back
anniversary.
guests.
I think we could, guests could come back. I mean, especially now that we're
Yeah.
seeing all these fun people at these social events now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Talking to all these fun
We're back.
folks. It's no shortage of good, funny, crazy, awesome people out there in the community.
That's true.
And
We can even
beyond.
set it up where if they don't want to bring a thing, we just have them do one of our things like we did our live show.
For
Yeah.
Make it even less
That's fun.
Sure.
less on them, you know?
But I've said it before and I'll say it again. Never Tarver.
Never.
Never Tarver.
Never Tarver.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Love you guys. Love you, chat.
Thanks for hanging with us. Happy
Peace.
New Year's.
Happy New Year.